Hi guys, John from NumbersFX, back with part 4. I'm on the 4-hour time frame, using a similar strategy to before, and starting with a balance of £1,000 in the account, so you can see exactly what the result will be after 24 hours. So I'm just looking at these charts, and what I've done first is I've identified my charts with uptrends and downtrends. I want to follow the trend. So this is the Australian dollar CAD. We have an uptrend, so we're only going to take trades on a buy basis. Okay, number 1 rule. Sorry, there you go. Right. So we've got the volume rising up. I'm liking the look of this. With the volume rising up, so I'm going to hit the buy button. Just check the yeah. I'm going to buy that. Okay. Next chart, Australia dollar USD. So let's just check the terminal. No, there's the first terminal. Okay. Right. Volume's coming down, trend's going up, so we'll leave that one. CAD Swiss franc. Volume's just started to go down again, along with the price. The trend is down. So I think what's the spread on that? 386, couple of pips. So it's looking quite strong for a sell. So I'm gonna sell that. Okay, just check the terminal. Right. Next one, CAD Swiss franc. Volume's coming down. Sorry, CAD Singapore dollar. Volume's coming down. It's a nice bit of long bar there. So it looks nice for a sell. Let's just check the spread. 11, 15, it's not poor. Just let's leave that one for the moment. Maybe come back to that. Just check a couple of the others. Euro CAD is next, uptrend. Volume's just starting to rise up. Nice big bar. Negative volume didn't go very much. It was just a pullback. A long bar there. So that looks quite good for a buy. So it's 6.3, 6.5, a couple of pips. So that's okay. We'll buy that. Okay. Just check the terminal. That's okay. And Euro pound, downtrend. Looks like it's just going to pull back there, so I'll leave that one. Euro USD, again volume's coming down, so it looks like it might get a pullback, so I'll leave that. Pound Aussie, volume's coming down, trend is up, so it's contradictory. So this is where we just leave those when they're like that. Volume's sort of like just getting a bit lower, trend is going up, so that's good. Aussie Swiss franc, sorry, pound Swiss franc. Volume's going down, trend's going up. So pound yen, a little bit flat with the volume, so not really getting anything there. Possibly a pullback, so we bypass that one. Pound USD, again volume coming down, trend going up. New Zealand dollar CAD, trend going up, volume sort of low, hasn't quite started to rise yet, so also price looking a little bit flat, so better trades. New Zealand dollar, Singapore dollar, volume coming down, trend going up. New Zealand dollar USD, volume coming down, trend going up, could be pullback there. USD Swiss franc, trend down, price down, volume up, so looking at a pullback possibly. Dollar Singapore dollar, similar situation, possible pullback. And dollar Japanese yen, again volume coming up, so looking at possible pullback. Okay, so that's our trades. I think we've just slipped that one more in there. Just have another look at that CAD Singapore dollar. Volume coming down, trend coming down, price looks like it's coming down. So yeah, let's go for that one. I like that. Oops, sell. Just make sure we get that right. Okay. Right, so let's have a look at our terminal. All in minus. No, there's some profit there already. Okay. £1.20, £1, just over £1 in profit. It's good, and there we go, and we're off. Right, so I'm going to pause the video and we'll come back in a little while and see how they're progressing. Okay. Hi guys, I'm back again. It's been 4 hours since we paused the video, and just to give you an update on what's happening. This is the Australia dollar CAD, and you can see we're looking at the uptrend here, slightly in profit. So that was one of our trades. Another trade we had was the CAD Swiss franc, and again there's a little bit of profit there, and I've just set a trading stop just to capture that profit on that one. So again we looked at that sort of downtrend, and that's why we took the trade, with the volume also giving us good depth as well. The other one trade was Canadian dollar, Singapore dollar, and again we were looking at the downtrend and the trade, and again we're in profit here. And the other one was Euro CAD. So we have 4 trades in all. This was the Euro CAD, and again I took profit. I set a trading stop just in case it came back. I just never like to be too greedy, so I took the trading. I set the trading stop, took the profit, and that's where we're at the moment. Maybe be able to get a little bit more out of it, but I say it's just sometimes not worth being too greedy. Right, so just looking at the terminal, see where we're at, and you can see that our balance is £23.74 up, equities 1,607, 1,067 rather, 68 now. So all trades are in profit at this time. You see this is just setting on the trading stop here. So we'll just leave those for the moment. It seemed like a good day, to sell the CAD. Right, so let's just get rid of that. Let's just see if we got any more trades. So we can just go back to the Australian dollar CAD. Just see the volume maybe just tripping over a little bit there. So I'm not interested in taking another trade on that one. The Australia dollar USD. volume's just coming down, trend's going up, so not really got anything on that one. See, we did get that sort of like little pullback there. CAD Swiss franc is one of trade that we were in, so again could get a little pullback. We've had our profit out of that, so I'm not too interested in taking any more. CAD Singapore dollar. There's yeah, still downtrend. Volume's getting a little bit flat there. They're not giving me any signs to put another trade in. So with that, next one, Euro CAD. On our trades, trend still up. Volume sort of like starting to head down, so it might just get a pullback. So we'll leave that. Euro pound. Volume's rising up, trend's down, so I'm not going to take that one. Euro USD. Volume's down, trend's up, price is up. So it did just go up a little bit more. Thought it might have pulled back, but it did go up a touch more. But the risk, you know, it's not worth the risk. And then next one is pound Australia dollar. So I'm just picking out again the trades where there's prominent uptrends and downtrends. Trend down, trend up, volume down, so not that one. Pound CAD, similar, still not really got any clear signal there. And pound Swiss franc, again volume sort of heading down, trend's going up. Maybe like to see a bounce and then we can take another trade in. Next one off that is the pound yen. And it's been a little bit flat on the volume, trend is up. I'd like to see this sort of bounce come down here a little bit, and then we can look for that next trade going up. The positive trend signals. Next one, pound USD, similar, volumes coming down, price and trend going up. So I'd like to see it sort of bounce off, just come down here a bit, and then we look for that trade. So again, sort of anticipating a pullback, maybe overnight. Right, next, New Zealand dollar CAD. Steadily climbing. Volume's a little bit flat, not really doing much. Could be some sort of little pullback soon, but we'll just wait for that one to mature. New Zealand dollar, Singapore dollar. Similar situation, volume's coming down, trend's going up. Like to see some sort of signal to take the trade. New Zealand dollar USD. Volume starting to come down, price trend going up. Just starting to flatten there. A little bit of a bar, long bar there, long wick. So you could start seeing a bit of a pullback. Just need to pull back to there and then off we go again. And it's USD Swiss franc. So now volume's going up. Looks like this price is pulling back, which you would expect from this quite a sharp drop down. USD Singapore dollar, similar situation. Volume's coming up, so I look for that pullback, and then maybe hit the another trade up here. And last one, dollar Japanese yen, again very similar. Volume starting to come up to the bullish side, looking for that pull back up to here and then drop down again. Okay, so no new trades on that. Just going to stick with the current ones we have. And I think why we were, well, since I started the video, the CAD Swiss franc hit the trading stop. So let's just have another quick look at our terminal. Yeah, we've only got the 2 trades there now. So both CAD. So all our trades. Well, yeah, all our trades were CAD, Canadian dollars, and that's the way you find it. Sometimes you just see that opportunity, that there's a weakness across the board, and you can take advantage of that. So on balance, we're £45 up after 4 hours. Don't forget, I mean, it's everybody trades with a different value. Some of you will be trading with a few thousand more. Some trade like 5,000 or 10,000. If you're trading with 10,000 in your account, then you'll be £450 up, which is not bad for 4 hours work. Just following this strategy. So okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pause the video again, and we'll see how those trades get on. Hi guys, it's John back again, just gone the next session of 4 hours, so I'm just going to look at the charts again, and here we're looking at the Australia dollar CAD, which we're in a trade with. It seems to have jumped all the way down here. It's interesting. Let's just get rid of this a moment. Volume doesn't seem, it seems a bit flat with the volume. What I'm going to do is just have a quick look at the spread. Well, the spread's quite high here, isn't it? Which is a pity because I was going to put another trade on there. I'm just wondering if that's going to be worth it, that spread. So I might leave that for the moment. Well, it's getting better. So it's interesting because you've got all greens. Trend is going up. I think we'll go with that. I think I will do a buy. Just see what happens. So a quick look at the terminal. Where we're at to. Okay, so a little bit down. We got £45 in on the balance. A couple of debits on there. So just carry on going through these. Just get rid of that again. The other trade we're in is Canadian Singapore dollar. So it's downtrend. Interestingly, that's jumped a little bit up. Let's just have another look at that terminals, just see what margin I've got there. Yeah, let's see if we can see what the spread is. 85.99. It's quite high, isn't it? Don't even worry about that one for the moment. It's interesting. Let's have a look at the other charts. This jump in the price, see if it's made any difference. Right, so we're looking at Australia dollar USD. Not really see much there. CAD Swiss franc we looked at. No, we didn't look at that one, did we? CAD Swiss franc. Let's just reason a little bit. Volume coming down. Just wonder what the spread on that is. 5968. It's always quite a lot of spread at this time of night. So leave that for a moment. Let's just get rid of that. I can see the chart a little bit better. Okay, Euro CAD. Uptrend. Volume coming down. I don't think there's going to be any more trades at this particular moment. Euro pound. So I did have a quick look at these just before I joined you again, and nothing's really changed. It's just these the CADs. So just have a quick look through the CADs. Pound CAD. It's basically the same. That was a little bit far away for my liking. I'll do a bit closer. Yeah. Let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar CAD. See what's going on. Whoa, that was a big move. Okay. That certainly did move, didn't it? Wow. So, where are we now with this? Let's just have a zoom out. Okay, so it's an uptrend. Interesting. Is that the start of a downtrend, or is that going to be bounce back like it did here? Let's just put it back in again. Well, yeah. Well, we're not into gambling, and I don't really see good signal. I don't know why that's come down so much at this moment. I'm not following the news. Let's just have a quick look at that uptrend. It's just interesting. You do get some big movements there sometimes, and then it just continues on its uptrend basis. Don't seem to want to go down anymore, but I don't know. I'm hesitant, so leave that one for the moment. And I think that's all the CADs for the time being. So let's just go back to the Australia dollar CAD. Okay, again that's continuing to go down. Now it's gone really flat. I'm just going to zoom out again, and again we've still got this uptrend. It's fighting to get back up there, unless it's tipping right over. So quite interesting. I think what we'll do is because we can't really take that at the moment, the sell signal, because it hasn't finished, that hasn't confirmed. The volume does still look quite strong. So we've got these green bars here, and with the uptrend, just look at that spread now. Okay, I'm going to do, just going to bring that down to 1. I'm going to do another buy. Try and capture that movement back up. Okay, so just having another look at the terminal. And we are well down now. Well down, but that's the way it goes. Sometimes you've just got to, most of that is spread, so I'm not too worried. So we've got 3 trades on the Australian dollar CAD, 1 on the CAD Singapore dollar. We're following the trend, so we'll keep faith in that, faith in the volume and the trend dots. Just have another quick look at the Canadian Singapore dollar, and we've got downtrend, it's a sell, so a little bit more steady with this one. So even though it's down here, just have a look at that terminal, it's not giving us a great return, again because of the spread. So I think when the spread settles down a little bit, as it will do in the next hour or two, then we'll start seeing some better figures here. So when the spread settles down and the market settles down, that'll be good. Okay, alright, so I'm going to pause the video again, and I'll see you back in another 4 hours with an update. Hi guys, back. It's halfway, so 12 hours into our 24-hour trading, and we're with the Australian dollar CAD here. Got 3 trades on there. We've got the uptrend. It's gone a bit flat, but overall we're still looking. We've got the green dots. Let's just get rid of that. Got the volume just starting to rise, so that's what we were working on. This volume. There was some white bars, so we'll just see how that keeps progressing. So it did come down to here. Now it's sort of going back up again, so getting there. Right, let's have a look at the other currencies to see if there are any other trades about. So I'm just going to flick through these charts. I'm just looking for our trends. So we've got another trend here, the uptrend, Aussie USD. Nothing there really. It's again, so just waiting for it to pull back a little bit, and then we could take a trade. There's nothing on that one. Similar situation here with the CAD Swiss, CAD Singapore dollar. Another trade we're in. It's just under our, it's again pulled back, but we've got the yellow dots. Unfortunately the volume is rising a little bit there, so but we'll keep faith with that one because it is a downtrend. It's still slightly in profit. Right, uptrend with the Euro CAD. Looks like it's just coming down a little bit. Volume coming down, price is coming down. So it's pulling back there. So we'll just wait for that a little. Wait for that. Maybe another session. Then might get a trade on that one. Get it back up again. downtrend on the euro pound. Again, we just wait for that pullback, or a white bar there. We're just stalling. And Euro USD. So the Euro's sort of like been quite good on the last day or so. Just maybe so volume's coming down, but trend's going up, so there's no trade there. Pound Aussie, similar situation. Pound CAD, pound Jappy. Just looks like it's pulling back, which is what we want. And then we can take that uptrend trade. Just, come on there. Sorry, it's pound Swiss. That was a pound Swiss franc. Pound Yappy. Yeah. Pound USD. Just wait for that to come back down. Some sort of signal. New Zealand dollar CAD. Volume's just starting to rise again. It's an uptrend. So we were looking at that. I was looking at that earlier. I was tempted to go with that because it had come down such a long way. But I was just waiting for some sort of motivation here from the volume, which we've now got. Still well under that moving average, so I'm still not quite convinced. Okay. Oops. New Zealand dollar, Singapore dollar. Yeah, similar situation with the CAD. And New Zealand dollar USD. So it's pulled back, uptrend, volume's rising up. It'd be nice to have a green dot there, just to give us that emphasis, that signal. Not quite there. USD Swiss franc, a bit too far down, as with the USD Singapore dollar and the USD Jappy. Okay, so that brings us all the way back. So not really any new particular trades there. Let's look to the Australia dollar CAD. It's looking positive. Trade we're in, and the CAD Singapore dollar. Just a little bit negative with the signals. Oh, actually not negative because it's a sell, isn't it? But the volume's going up. So just going back to the Australian dollar CAD there, and just going to look at that. So that spread's come down now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually, I'm going to put another buy there. I'm going to actually put another buy trade. Make the most of that. So I'll put another one in there. Right, let's have a look at the terminal, see where we're at. Okay, so not right, so it's just debit there. Just like 45 pound, just over 40 pound in credit. So about 4%. I'd like to hopefully by the end of the 24 hours we'll get up to the 10% mark. That'd be a good place to be. Okay, right, I should pause the video again and see you in another 4 hours. Hi guys, just back to the charts. Just see where we are. The Australian dollar CAD, I decided to take some profit, lock in some profit, so I set some trading stops and took some profit up here. So not too bad. Volume's starting to not quite sure, it could continue to go up there, so I'll just leave that last one on there. Okay, so let's have a quick scout through, see what we got. Okay, Aussie USD there, so there's no trade on that one. CAD Swiss franc, so it's just sort of coming back, continuing down. CAD Singapore dollar I've also closed, just didn't seem to be going anywhere fast, so that's sort of like popped up, so I just took a few pips profit on that one. Okay, Euro CAD. It's going a little bit flat. Market's gone a little bit flat by the looks of it here. Any movement? That's Euro. Right, it's Euro pound. See it there. Again, just looking for that where all the signs come together. Okay, so it's continued to rise. So it would have been nice to capture it there, but we didn't. So pound Aussie. Pound CAD. Pound Swiss franc. Pound yen. Pound dollar. New Zealand dollar CAD. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, so it's a CAD. Yeah, I'd expect that to maybe start coming back up. So also it's an uptrend. Right. Okay, New Zealand dollar, Singapore dollar. And New Zealand dollar, USD. Okay, that looks doesn't look too bad. Sort of came back. Volume starting to rise. That's the sort of thing we're looking for. So let's see spread on that. Yeah, that's okay. Let's do on there. Buy. Okay, let's put that in as a buy. Right. Just carry on looking for the charts. USD Swiss franc, USD Singapore dollar is all down there. Yeah. Okay. Right. So that one, New Zealand dollar USD. Looks like we've sort of come up, pulled back, and just sort of like next leg up sort of thing. Volumes rising up, trends up. We'll see how that one works out. Let's have a quick look at the terminal. And so at the moment we're on 170 or 180 equity. We're getting near our 10% that we're looking for. So yeah, okay, right. I should pause the video and I'll see you in another 4 hours. Hi guys. Okay, we're back on the next session and just checking the charts again. Okay, so Australian dollar CAD, quite a pullback there, but looking good for a continuation of our uptrend with the green signal. So we'll come back to that one. We'll leave that one there. Australian dollar Swiss franc, Aussie USD was next, wasn't it? Right, we'll just go through the trends. Okay, so that's up there. Just looking for any new trades we can take. And CAD Singapore dollar. So it's a downtrend. It's pulled back. Volume still rising a little bit high. Sorry, let's just get rid of that. And Euro CAD. Sorry, so Euro CAD. Okay, let's come back to the moving average with volumes coming down. Euro pound. So we've got volume coming up there. So we can't use that one. Euro USD. Volume coming down. The trend is going up. The pound Aussie and the pound CAD. But none of these are looking good. So the Australian dollar CAD is looking good for a trade. This is the pound Swiss franc. And the pound yen. Okay. Pound USD. All above the moving average. So again, so we're looking for that pullback. New Zealand dollar CAD. Just decided to stay below, so it could have tipped over there. Volume's rising a little bit, but still quite a lot of negative volume, a lot of bearish volume. So in that one, New Zealand dollar, Singapore dollar, similar, and New Zealand dollar USD. Okay, it's one of our trades, uptrend, came back. So we're in a negative situation at the moment, but the volume is rising, nice and strong. So again, looking good for a trade. So the two trades we're in are looking more positive. The dollar Swiss and the dollar Singapore dollar and the dollar yen are all two below. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at the terminal. So we're a little bit down on where we wanted to be. our balance is 170, our equity is 1.04948. So we can, I think the next session will rescue that. And to help that along, oops, the screen's just frozen. That's better. Right, okay. Help that along. We're going to look at putting another trade in. So let's just have so I've got a margin of 325 to play with. So I think what I'll do is I'll show. So yeah, right. Let's go back to 1 on there. I'll put a new trade on the New Zealand dollar USD. Okay. Gives me a margin of 246, and I'm going to put another new trade on our Australia dollar CAD. Okay, so there's another new one on there. Alright, and so then we'll see how that gets on. Right, so I'll pause the video and I'll see you at the end of our final session. See you soon. Hi guys, John back. So that's the end of our 24 hours of trading, and not as good as I wanted, but can't complain. You can see we finished up on a just under 10% increase in our account. So if that's something that you can repeat just 10 times a month, and you've got 20 trading days, so repeat that 10 times a month and you've doubled your account. Repeat it the next month and you've doubled again. So you can start working out the maths yourself just by using the strategy that I've been doing so in the videos, and you can see that well, I've waited for the pullback and the volume rising. That's all you've really got to do, and further confirmation with the green and yellow dots, the trend line, just by being patient and doing your homework, sorting it out, taking your time. Don't worry about pullbacks that will go into negative. As long as the trend is up, it continue to rise unless you've hit the actual top. Then you could start going into deficit. But it's you know how difficult it is to predict tops. So tops and bottoms. So it's going to be very rare if that happens. I say just keep an eye on the volume and the trend dots and the trend, itself. So if you're watching this video and just after I posted it, then you can start looking at other opportunities yourself. We looked at like the USD Swiss franc, USD Singapore dollar, oops, it comes on, that's it, and the USD Japanese yen. These are all opportunities where you can see the volume is now rising. It's going to pull back to this moving average. The trend is down, and then so next time you start getting that volume start coming down, I would imagine it could be something like this, just very, very weak. So a few weak white bars, and then that start coming down, and there's your opportunity. And you've got three trades, just three currency pairs there, where you could do that. So then you definitely say over the that period of time that the dollar is weak. So look for the opportunities, and also the pound. Let's just go to the pound. So the pound Australia dollar, it's exactly the same. If you want a different currency, you can see volume's coming down. Looks like it's going to pull back, and then you're looking for that volume to start rising. You've got the trend line moving up, the dots to confirm it, green dots to confirm it, and off you go. Okay, so I say take your time, be patient, follow the strategy, and do the maths. And I know it's a lot of you want to do the trading more on a full-time basis, on a regular basis, and the only way you can do that is to commit the time to it. So, alright guys, all the best, and I'll see you in the next video.